Welcome to The Dice Tower, a video podcast about board games and the people who play them. This is a special episode of The Dice Tower in which Tom and Melody Vasel talk about their top 100 games. And now, here are your hosts, Tom, Melody, and Holly Vasel.
Pitch car because it's racing. I love racing, and also you have to try to flick cars around.
As you can see, pitch car is a whole lot of things. It's basically a ping pong table once you set it all up all over the place.
To play the game, most of all, you just try to flick your car. But don't get it off the board.
All right, well, and that's the neat thing about you can knock other people's cars around, but if you go off the board, then you have to go back to the beginning. And you can set up huge tracks if you buy more than one pitch car set, or if you buy expansions, you can make 45-degree turns, you can have ramps, you can have tunnels. There's all kinds of things that you can do. Do you girls like this game?
Yeah! I like this game.
Roombound is on my list here because it's a... Alright, let's start that over again. When I put it in front of your face, you can move it. Because I'm going to try and block you, okay? You just push it out of the way. Roombound is a game that I enjoy quite a bit because it's a fantasy adventure game. The thing that makes Roombound a lot of fun is that there's just so many expansions and so much going on in the game. The game doesn't seem to come with too many pieces. You have your hit points, your fatigue, you're leveling up pieces, encounter jewels, dice. Okay, maybe there is a lot of pieces in the game, a lot of cards. But what's interesting about Roombound is that it's not really an interactive game. It would be much higher on my list if it was. Basically, I play, then you play, then I play. In fact, I only want to play it with 2 or 3 people because of that. It's fun to watch some other people play. It's not fun to watch 5 other people play before my turn comes up. But the expansions for Roombound take it in different directions. They all aren't compatible with one another. All the ones that are compatible, I have. And I have them included in my game. The ones that go in different directions, I haven't really tried those, different scenarios and such. I would like to get a few of them. But it does seem like Roombound has huge amounts of replayability, although it's also quite a bit of a money sink if you get all the expansions. Still, I like the game quite a bit. Roombound.
Roombound. I like this game because why did you do that?
Oh, but that's because Manhattan is also my 75th favorite game of all time. It's a game that Melody and I both like. And why do we like it?
Because we try to make huge towers.
Yeah, and I think the younger you are, the more excited you are about building large towers. Once you get older, yeah, it's more about knocking them down. Well, that's because I play with a variant called the Monster that walks around and knocks down towers. But I'm telling you folks, if you've not played Manhattan before, it's on my top 100 list for a reason. The game itself, you are sitting around and you are building towers, then topping other people's towers, trying to take their towers from them, and then they'll take them back. There's points for the tallest tower. There's points for having the most towers in cities. There's points for having a tower, period. Very simple, very easy to play, and the visual effects of seeing these towers be built is a lot of fun. Throw in the monster that walks around destroying them, and oh man, I love it. Why do you like it so much?
You try to make huge towers and trying to topple other people down.
I think so, and it's a lot of fun for kids and for adults.
I like this game because it's a matching game. I like matching games.
And in this game, you're matching colors and shapes with these really nice wooden blocks. Let me show you them closer up. In Quarrel, we're placing shapes on the board, and when it's your turn, you can place a shape or multiple shapes on the board as long as they have the same color or shape of the object that they're placed next to. So say, for example, here, I could put this object next to it because it is a green circle and matches the yellow circle. Then on Melody's turn, if she had these, she could put all 5 of these shapes there next to that green one. And when you put 6 shapes or 6 different colors next to each other, do you get a bonus?
Yes.
Yes, you do. And you'll see as the game goes by that you'll be making some pretty neat patterns on the board. There can only ever be one of each color in a row, but sometimes rows will change. For example, you could even do something like this. That would be legal. And so the game is about matching colors and symbols, and every time you put a tile down, or multiple tiles, you may get multiple points. Here I get 5 points, but if I put a tile here that matched, if you put a tile there, Melody would get 6 points for that, but she would also get some bonus points for putting the 6th tile down. It's very simple. It feels like color Scrabble. That's why I like it. Melody, you said you like it because of the matching. Any other reasons you like it?
Because it comes with cool colors. They flash.
Manila by Franz Benno de Long is a game that has been on my top 100 for quite a while, and I expect that it still will be. You know, I found people who aren't that keen on the game, but most people that I played it with do seem to enjoy it because in Manila, you are rolling dice, racing boats down a river. The river itself is printed here on the board, and the racing the boats is kind of random, although not completely, and you are basically betting in this game whether boats will make it, whether boats won't make it. You can try to stop the boats. You can be a pirate. You can guess. You can loan money to other people. It has some really neat mechanics in it. But at the end of the day, I don't even care if I win or lose. It's just fun to watch the boats go down and see if they make it, and see if when you said, I think 2 out of the 3 boats will make it, to see if you're right. Or if I think all 3 of the boats will make it, and if you're right, then your odds are much greater. It's kind of like playing, you know, some kind of gambling game, but I wouldn't really promote it as a gambling game, but it is.
Thanks for watching the Dice Tower. See you next time.
Oh, it's sweaty in here. It's gross.
It's wet, not sweaty. It's wet, not sweaty.
Thanks for joining us today. For more written, audio, and video reviews, as well as the #1 board game podcast, check out the website at www.thedicetower.com. Until then, this is Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower.